Alright guys, so it is time for the real day in the life. We're actually recording this on our S25 Ultra, so the audio quality, video quality, this is what you can expect from the front-facing camera. I got my main man Austin over here. Austin, say what's up. He said I'm alright. But yeah, I'm gonna drop this guy off to school, and then we are going to do everything you want to know about this phone, test out features, battery life, camera, all the good stuff. We actually got a lot going on in the studio today, so let's go knock that out. All right guys, so just made it into the studio. I dropped off Austin. I ran to CVS to get some breakfast. Don't judge, I love me some cereal. But we got a lot to do in this studio. I mean, you could take a look at it. It's a bit messy, it's a bit crazy. So that's what we're gonna be spending a lot of today doing. And you guys get to see a lot of the progress that we've been making in the studio so far and how this is gonna help us do it. But first, let me get some junk in my stomach. So for the real day in the life, I'll take this off. This is actually from the sponsor of today's video, supcase. Probably one of the coolest cases I've seen for the S25 Ultra, but we'll talk about this later. But man, feels crazy to walk around like this. I don't know how people do it. But for today, we'll get a feel of it as is. But I promise you, once it's over, a case is coming right back on it. You guys know I am not shy about thinking everyone should be rocking a case on their phone, and I'm definitely gonna be doing that with the S25 Ultra. And I think my favorite so far is definitely the UB Grip by Supcase. I really like the look of this case, especially that metal looking corner. I think it looks dope. It's rated to withstand up to a 15-foot drop, and it also has a built-in magnetic ring, which unlocks a world of MagSafe accessories that can be used with like iPhone. It also doubles as a kickstand or even a ring holder, and is definitely my favorite of the three here. But Supcase also has their UB Mag XT, and I really like this one too. And if you're paranoid about getting scratches on your camera lenses, like I should be considering what happened to my S24 Ultra last year, then you're gonna like being able to use the built-in cover here to protect them. And if that's not enough protection for you, you can go with the UB Pro 2. And this is a two-piece case meant for handling a lot more than I'd ever want to put my phone through. But if you work at a construction site or you just want to have the best protection, you might want to look at this. But I'll have them all linked down below so you guys can check them out. First scene in the studio, 8:39 a.m., 97% left, screen on time, 11 minutes. And basically I went on with my typical routine in the morning, you know, grabbing a small bite, browsing on the phone a bit. And with the new software update that Samsung is calling the One UI 7, there are some nice features that were added, like this Now Brief. And this should basically act as your personalized brief on things you've got going on during the day. But in my time using it, it really hasn't populated anything besides the weather and some news articles. Now, I love the concept of this, but I feel like you might need to be heavily integrated into the OS and ecosystem to really make use of it. So I pretty much spent the rest of my breakfast playing my games. All right, y'all, so now I have been using the S25 Ultra for a bit now, and I will say from a design perspective, it is very similar to the S24 Ultra, but of course, you know, we've got the rounded edges now, but they also changed the sides. The sides are completely flat. So this is the S24 Ultra. Over here, we got the S25 on the left, and it had these rounded edges. It still felt very square. It felt flat. This was good. And it just made it a little easier to hold in the hand if the curve was nice. Now you've got like the hard edges, and the gripability is there. It's, you know, it's fine. But I don't know, I think the curves on the sides, I would have been happier with, but it doesn't matter. Once you throw a case on here, none of this matters to me. All right, guys, so check this out. This is our A-roll set. This is like part of where we do, well, we're supposed to do most of our shooting. We've kind of fallen out of love with the look of it. And I was trying to let Jean know what kind of design changes I'm gonna be making here. And it's a little hard to picture, right, Jean?
Yeah.
I figure why not try and use AI from the phone to see if it can replicate what I have planned. All right, so this is the current look, right? I'm gonna get rid of these shells. That's kind of ridiculous, honestly. It even kept the outlets. That's crazy. It'd be nice if I could direct it and tell it what I wanna do next.
It's like only one step?
Yeah, you can't really do much else. Like, I can't even add on to this. Let me save a copy. Listen, don't judge, Jean. I didn't go to school for this. And this is sloppy, but I wonder if it's gonna clean it up and No, just added where you wanted them to be added. Luckily we got actual professionals. I'm just fooling around. All right, you guys, so now they're actually empty. The shelves are completely barren. We did the work for that, not AI. I think we're ready though. This is gonna look completely different. I'm excited for that because this has been a mess for way too long. But some of the stuff that we pulled off here, we're gonna put somewhere else. So we dismantled the set. And I had some ideas I wanted to try out using the pieces we got from here down into Gamer's Paradise. All right, Gene, don't show them too much in here. It's a Gamer's Paradise. We are gonna use these nano leaves somewhere over here, but I actually don't know what kind of design we're gonna do. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the generative AI stuff again, but I'm curious to see if that can actually help us come up with an idea. I'll just keep working on my own over here. All right guys, so quick battery check. It is currently 2:12 p.m. We have 60% left. And in terms of screen on time, 2 hours and 22 minutes, which is actually really good considering all the gaming I've been doing today. 'Cause I've been gaming for a while and using the camera quite a bit, almost an hour. That's supposed to be one of the big things here. While Samsung says the capacity hasn't gone up, there's supposed to be optimizations happening here where it should extend the battery life quite a bit. And so far, I'm not mad at this. All right, listen, I don't know. Real day in the life, I feel like I already talked about how it feels in the hand. I'm tired of risking this thing. I feel like I should just be able to throw a case on here and it's fine. You guys let me know with a comment down below, but I do need to get a video uploaded. So I'm going to edit everything that I need to get this up right from the phone. The title for this is gonna be tricky. Hold on, let me ask Gemini. Help me come up with a title for a YouTube video.
Okay, I can help you with that. To give you the best title suggestions, I need a little more information. Tell me about your YouTube video.
This video is going to be about a wellness coach that Panasonic Well is making, and it talks about all of its features and how it should help families.
Okay, a wellness coach app by Panasonic, designed to help families. Here are some title ideas, playing with different angles.
That's wild. So these are actually really good thought starters for me. Gemini is just like ChatGPT in terms of like the AI things that it can produce, but that whole ChatGPT AI, ask it questions, get detailed responses like this, that is now built into the phone. One, it's a lot easier to access. Instead of going to some kind of website or opening another app, I just held the button and asked it to help me come up with a title. And then boom, it gave me a whole bunch. That's super convenient. Not to mention, Gemini is integrated into all of the applications on your phone. So all of those Google apps, your Gmail, calendar, all of that stuff. You can basically ask it whatever you want. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. And I'm gonna put it in the notes app. Now, eventually I did get my video out, but then it was time to get back to working on the Gamer's Paradise, since it feels like we're finally getting some traction on it. I did end up spending more time working on it than I expected, and the day kind of got away from me. I ended up running home to spend time with the family, since these guys don't make it easy for it. Okay, not this guy trying soda. But there is still more I want to show you guys, so we're actually gonna do a day 2. All right, y'all, so day 2 with the S25 Ultra. Last night, I ended off with around close to 5 hours of battery life. But we got a lot to do in here still, and we gotta make some runs, actually. And I got some friends over. There's a lot going on, but let's talk more about this phone. So there's a lot of planning going into this setup, and of course we don't have everything we need here. So I figured a quick trip to Micro Center would get us the things we need to keep going. I think one of the most underrated features of the Galaxy devices is the fact that it has that extra brightness feature. It is so clutch. Like in a sunny day like this, you can see this clear as day. All right guys, so we just made it to Micro Center. Wasn't that bad of a drive. Now we were using the GPS and we cranked the brightness, but you know, it's 7:52 and we still got 79% battery left, so I'm not mad at that, but we got a lot of stuff to pick up. All right, so not a long list. Let's try to knock this out quick. Thing is, we're gonna need really long cables. Oh, here we go, $50, $30. I can get this on Amazon for 60 hertz. This is not even 2.1. So I don't think they have what we need here. I'd look on Amazon, but let's see if we can just get the phone to do it for us, right? Can you find me HDMI 2.1 cables that are 20 feet and give me a link to buy it?
I found a few HDMI 2.1 cables that are 20
All right, so it looks like for HDMI wise, Amazon is gonna be the way I go. So next, power cables. Oh, we're gonna have to go to Amazon for this too? So can't find that cable. I found it on Amazon though, so. Let's see what else we can get from the list. Cable covers. I think we can find that.
Over there we have a lot more.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you.
12 seconds later.
$12. Let's see. Amazon. Gene, did we take a L?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. I don't think they have anything we need here, man. I don't know which one is which. How much is it? And is it good for video editing?
Based on the image and the text, SanDisk Professional visible, this appears to be a SanDisk Professional PROG40 SSD. How much is it? The price of the SanDisk Professional PROG40 SSD varies depending on the capacity and retailer. Is it good for video editing? Yes, absolutely. Here's why.
So we got everything we needed to know. This is exactly this one right here. Can you give me the link to Amazon?
Sure. Here are links to the SanDisk Professional PROG.
All right, so we're looking at this rig. Gene asked if I could identify something like this with Gemini. I don't know if it can, man. There's a lot going on here. Oh, that's cool. You could talk live about this. So it's like having a conversation about it.
Well, look at that. A racing simulator. Are you interested in trying it out? Or is there something else you wanted to know?
I want to know what the mount is for this simulator.
I can't find the price in the image. You can try asking a store associate for help finding the price.
Well, do you know the name of it?
I can't make out the name of the simulator. Can you tell me the name of the store in the picture so I can find out more about the simulator?
I'm in Micro Center.
I do see some racing simulators on the Micro Center website. There's the Moza Racing R5 bundle, the SimiCube 2 Pro R2 direct drive wheelbase, and the Thrustmaster TG-T2 racing wheel. Do you want me to tell you more about any of these?
No, I'm just looking for the mounts for the monitors.
Okay, I can look that up.
Did you look it up?
Yes, I've been looking. The monitor mounts in the image are likely custom made for the racing simulator. These are typically not sold separately. Your best bet would be to find a gaming or simulator shop that specializes in building custom rigs. They might be able to sell you similar mounts.
No, I need answers. It's there. Do you guys have it for sale here?
Same one?
Yeah.
I believe so. You keep it in the back. It's a big box.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they do have it. To be fair, that was a really hard picture to decipher the actual stand itself. So it did get that wrong, but it's almost like I was speaking to someone in customer service. What, isn't that wild? I don't know, man. You guys saw it for yourself. You do stuff like this with the AI built in here. I know nobody likes hearing about AI, but this is crazy to me. This is really crazy to me. All right, last thing we came here for was an Xbox Series X. Seems like they only have the digital version, which is white. That's not what we need, so I guess we're done. We're picking up things that we didn't come here for, Gene. None of the list is here. L. Makes me want to put this down, but it's fine. We need these. After we got what we could from Micro Center, I pretty much got to work on a bunch of things that really wouldn't make sense to show here on camera, but I did have my friends over that I wanted to check up on since I pretty much neglected them as I did work, but it was also a good time to mess around with the cameras. All right, I'm gonna send these to Rodney. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:25. Ari is going to kill me. I need to go home, y'all. Oh, go ahead, Adrian. Yeah. Go ahead, Adrian. Feeling this. Oh my God. All right, so I ended day 2 with more battery than the day before since I did less demonstrating for you guys, and I gotta say, the battery overall has been keeping up with me and everything I pretty much put the phone through. So all day usage, not a problem here whatsoever. And if you need to do a full charge, if you're charging at max speed, you're gonna be able to get back to 100 in a little more than an hour. Now, when it comes to the camera, you know you can get great shots with the system here. I still get a bit frustrated with the way it brightens a lot of my shots. Now, my workaround has been using Pro mode so that I can get exactly what I'm seeing on the screen when I take my shots. So I know the phone is completely capable of producing what I'd like it to, but I guess in the regular photo mode, it just tends to side with a brighter and sometimes too bright of an image. And at times, it can take a little too long to actually snap the photo, but these are issues that I struggled with for years when I use my Galaxy devices. I will say though, I am happy with that new 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. Since you can get a lot of detail, I'm always here for upgrading to ultra wide. I said it before, this phone isn't about new hardware we've never seen before, but more about the new things it can do and how we're able to implement those Galaxy AI features into our lives. Because I'm personally a fan of all the software side of things here, but with that in mind, it does make you question whether or not you really need the Ultra to get the most out of what Samsung is bringing to the table these days. The answer is no, since you can hold on to an S24 Ultra and possibly an S23 Ultra, since software upgrades are coming to those as well. We're just not exactly sure when, but you can upgrade the software on those or even use the other phones in the S25 lineup and still get access to those cool new features. But if you are someone who wants all the bells and whistles though, the Ultra is always going to be the way to go, and the S25 Ultra is definitely a great phone to pick up if you haven't upgraded in a few years.